who's now over 1,000 yards receiving on the season. It's the Cowboys and the Panthers, and it's coming up next.
Well, it is just the... Eddie Pinheiro about set to get us going, and we are underway here in Charlotte. And able to get this out to the 25. The Cowboys making their way out behind the NFL's leader in touchdown passes for 2023. In his 9th season now, Dak Prescott.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the... Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. The numbers for Zeke from last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And this one quickly to Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Oh, Zeke with a quick feed. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott rolling to his left. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want to...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their second-year quarterback now, the number 1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Second and 21 at the 16-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. You look at this Carolina defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That second down play nets a -4. Here's 3rd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. In motion left, that's Thielen. Here's Young from the shotgun. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They went 3-and-out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing, Young. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Young to throw it. That one completes it again. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Young. They'll find the former Steeler, Deontay Johnson. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. So on now is Johnny Hekker to punt this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Cowboys offense and the veteran Ezekiel Elliott set to go to work once more. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. And he's out right at the 25. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The Cowboys at 11-2 now. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
all on display in that victory.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Prescott to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. In motion left goes Cooks. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Prescott now. Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Now Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Young. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Eric Kendricks coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To the right side and intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks set to go once more. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because
there he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Deontay Johnson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Now Prescott, and maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Prescott off play action. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Once again, it's Brooks. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. 3rd down and 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Young now from the 50. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. This is Lamb on the end around. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Off the play fake, Prescott on the move to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Elliott running right. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Prescott. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
To throw, Young. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Young going to give to Brooks.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Young will set to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here is Young. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are right back in this football game.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in his game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 6.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Micah Parsons in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and a mile, and that will be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Here we go. This is 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got it. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And he will at least be able to fall on it himself. But it was 4th down, and the possession changes. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He got 29 yards that time. Prescott to throw it. There again is Cooks, complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They'll try again with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Cowboys stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Micah Parsons dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Young is intercepted for the third time this game. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start first and 10. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Second down and a yard. Well, Prescott here to throw. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Prescott now. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 24. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Young to throw it. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one will end in a